Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a new subscriber, which I have picked up a few of you in the last few days, also welcome. Hope you enjoy the mayhem and the madness and everything else that goes on around here. Bantering in the comments. Picking up on the pump jack trailer and the pig again. In the last video, we put together a snout and an ear. And today I've got to lay out where that pig is going to mount on the pump jack trailer, get those mounting holes drilled. Also going to try and make the second ear in this episode. I got an idea what I'm going to do with it. May or may not work, who knows, but it's all made out of scrap, so who cares? So without further ado, let's get going. So I set the tank up here and transferred the marks. The holes in the brackets that are attached to the tank. Transfer the marks onto the frame. I'm going to drill these, and then I'll probably drill them up to 3/8, and then I'll use some grade 8 3/8/16 bolts to attach the pig to the pump jack trailer. Progress. Okay, in the first part of the clip, you saw me drill some pilot holes here. I used a number 10 or a 3/16 bit to do that. And the reason why I did that is I'm going to mount this with 3/8 bolts. Well, I've got to drill a clearance hole for 3/8, which is the next size up, which is 25/64, which is this bit here. And for those of you that aren't that familiar with drilling, the reason why you use a pilot hole for a larger bit is right at the center of this bit. That's called the dead center. And there's you see the width of that right there? You need a drill bit at least that size or just a hair larger, because that part of the bit doesn't cut. This is the cutting edge here, and then you get out to the flutes here. So you drill a pilot hole. And in my case, I stepped up a couple of sizes. I went with the 3/16, and then I used this bit, which is obscure now. I think this is right around just above a 1/4 inch. And now I'm going to the 25/64 to finish drilling these holes out so a 3/8 bolt would fit in there. But just remember, general rule, dead center, you can measure that if you want. You need a drill bit at least that size or just a little larger diameter than the distance across dead center, because if you just try drilling a hole straight with this, it's not going to cut. You're going to have a heck of a time. Step drilling makes it a whole lot easier when you're drilling larger size holes. You may think it takes longer, but it doesn't. This little cordless drill does not like larger holes. And those are high-strength steel bits, HSS, or high-speed steel, rather. They tend to grab right away. But I'm getting lots of chips, so... Come on, let go. Okay. One down, free to go. So returning to my rusty piece of scrap, when I did the other ear, this guy right here, is the area I cut it out of, and this piece was left over, and I thought, you know, that's a good shape for the other ear. So I just roughly marked 3/4 of an inch here. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to form this area over and then roll the whole thing a little bit that way. See that or not? Just to kind of conform to the pig. And just a little hammer forming. And see if I can come up with a second floppy ear going in the opposite direction. Let's see what happens. You can't see what I'm doing. In a pig's ear, I just use the open vice jaws here and this pipe just to kind of form a rough curve on this triangular shaped piece to make another ear. So you're beginning to see the look I'm going for here. Obviously this is on the flat rather than the convex surface of the tank, but I wanted two different types of ears. You know, I wanted the cylindrical one to stick up, and then this one that I roughly formed on the left to hang down, maybe shade one eye. But you get the idea of the look I'm after here. And I may cut some washers to kind of work as eyelids over these flange nut eyes. These are two different size nuts. I gotta get two that are the same. So the last thing to do is come up with some kind of a mouth. And I have to look at some pig pictures, I guess, to get some ideas. Well, anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I got these parts cut out. Got the piggy tail made. I'll make a couple of washer eyebrows and form some kind of a mouth. And then I'm going to get them tack welded onto the tank. And then the next video, when I bring you back, you'll get a good idea of what the pig looks like with all the accoutrements welded on. Well, anyway, hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Hoping you're enjoying this absolutely ridiculous project. And eventually we're going to get to paint and plumbing and then air whistles blaring on the pump jack trailer. We'll see you later. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next one.